Do you know the name of the moon is the moon? I'm serious. The moon, our moon, the one that circles Earth every day, well, every 28 days or something, it is called the moon because when it was discovered, or when it was named, it was the only moon that we knew about. So ever since every other moon that we've come up with, or we've found, we've, like Titan or Io or whatever, all these different moons that are out there, we've given them names. Our moon's name is literally the moon. I just thought that was really cool. Here's a little bit of the moon right here. I love this shirt. It's pretty cool. It's really bright. It's a bright white shirt. But anyway, that's a interesting space fact. And it kind of leads into what we're going to be talking about first. Because today is National Space Day. Gotta love that, right? Gotta love that. It is National Space Day. And you know what? Let me show you guys my favorite picture ever. Where is it? Here it is. This is my favorite picture ever. Check this out. All right, so this is the Milky Way. I don't know if you recognize it. So let's pick a spot. Let's pick here. Check this out. As I zoom in, it gets really, the detail stays. Look how crazy this freaking picture is. Look at all these stars. This is just the Milky Way. And that's just that little tiny spot over there. Look at that. This is just the visible stars. Sometimes I just pull this picture up and I look around and I just think how incredible this is. Look how many stars that is. They're everywhere. Can't see this with the naked eye. Anyway, National Space Day. Very hyped about it. We celebrate National Space Day on the first Friday of May, or on May 7th this year. Okay. It was created to inspire all of us in the pursuit of knowledge and progress. There's so much going on in the universe, and it definitely deserves a day to reflect on everything. Though it's unlikely you'll be able to celebrate in outer space, you can still take part in your own corner of the universe with our gravity-defying facts, figures, ideas for getting involved in this National Space Day. That's what I do with this picture. I just sit and reflect on how many stars are out there. Like, this picture just amazes me every time, even down here in this dark area. Look how many stars are over here. Look at this. Those are all stars, like our sun. Some are incredibly larger, some are smaller. It's beautiful. I love this picture. Anyway, I get lost in it sometimes. Let me jump over to here because there's a bunch of cool space facts here that I'm going to go. This is different facts from Arizona State University, NASA, Britannica, and theplanets.org. It's completely silent in space. Since there is no atmosphere, there is no medium for sound to travel or to be heard. To communicate in space, astronauts use radios. Another fact, there could be a planet made of diamond. A study by Yale University found the surface of a planet known as 55 Cancri E was made of diamonds and graphite. The planet was just 40 light years away. A diamond planet. Can you imagine that? And imagine what life would be like on a diamond planet. Like a diamond lizard or a diamond bird. How cool would that be? Obviously far-fetched. Diamond planets probably have an incredibly dense gravity to create the planet made of diamond, obviously, because diamonds create a lot of pressure. You know, it's pressure that creates them. Anyway, our Milky Way and neighboring Andromeda galaxy are on a collision course to form one massive galaxy. Experts estimate that this would happen in 3.75 billion years. And I've actually seen computer-generated models of what this will look like, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's going to happen eventually. I don't think we'll be around in 3.75 billion years. Do you think we'll still be around? What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think, chat? You think we'll still be around? Yeah? No. I'm sorry. I don't think so. A lot can change in 3.75 billion years, let me say. A parsec is an astronomical unit of length, 1 parsec is about 19 trillion miles. Most galaxies have a diameter of between 1,000 and 10,000 parsecs. One thing about Star Wars, it was basically Star Wars week. A lot of people celebrating Star Wars this week, or complaining about Star Wars, depending on the what side of the, fandom you're on. And I guess people are upset that they did the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. I think they used it as an amount of time instead of a distance. And people were complaining about that for a while because it's not accurate. Who cares? It's a story. Let's see. It's not possible to accurately count the number of stars in the universe or the grains of sand on Earth, but it is estimated that the stars in the universe are more than the grains of sand. Experts estimate that there are 1 septillion stars in the universe, more than the estimated 7 quintillion grains of sand on our planet. 1 septillion stars. Okay, I gotta go back to this. 1 septillion stars. Look at this picture. This is insanity. This is just in one direction, by the way. Do you think that this goes on in all directions, all around us? And you just can zoom in. I like going to the dark splotches here. Like, look at that. That's like darkness there. So if you just go straight in that direction, you're not going to hit anything for a long time, right? Well, I mean, that's to say these aren't moving and could change by the time you get there, which, yeah, it probably will. Anyway, let's get back to the facts because these are fun. I love that sand thing. When I first learned that, it's pretty amazing to think about because you just go to a beach, any beach, and just start sifting through the sand. You think there's a lot of sand, right? And then you think about all the beaches on the entire planet and all the sand that isn't even on the beach, but like under the water, on the ocean floor, sand, And then you think, well, that's nothing compared to the amount of stars in the universe. Crazy. The famous Halley's Comet was discovered in 1705, only comes near Earth every 75 or 76 years. It was last seen in 1986. The next time people will get to see it will be 2061. I was 2 years old when it came by, and I vaguely I vaguely remember hearing about it as one of my first memories. It was like I don't know. I don't think I saw it. I don't remember seeing it anyway. But I do recall it being a conversation, talking about it as a kid. As a baby, I remember hearing about Halley's Comet, and it was in the news, Anyway, very cool. Space technically begins 62 miles or 100 kilometers from the surface of Earth. I thought it was actually more than that. I thought it was like 150 miles or something like that. Isn't it? When the atmosphere ends? Because there's still air, isn't there? Hold on, let's fact check this, right? Let's do a live fact check. How far out does Earth's atmosphere extend? Let's do that. Let's see. Earth's atmosphere extends much further than previously thought. This is from New Atlas. I just clicked on the first one thing. 62 miles. Okay, so it is pretty accurate. I thought it was more than that. Wait, hold on. Most people think that it stops a bit over 62 miles, but a new study based on observations made over 2 decades ago by joint U.S.-European Solar and Heliospheric Observatory satellites show that it actually extends as far as 391,000 miles, 50 times the Earth's diameter. This makes the moon a very high-altitude aircraft. Okay, I thought it was something like that. That's pretty crazy and way more than I thought. Now, of course, I don't know if this is a legitimate website. Let's just go to Sciencing, see what this one says. Whoa, got some music playing. Let's get rid of that. Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere. These are the different ones. 1,000 miles, 600 miles. Okay, so although the thermosphere is considered part of the Earth's atmosphere, the most generally accepted definition states that the space starts around 62 miles. The Kármán line. All right, well, I thought it was more than that, but who knows? Maybe not, maybe not. That's pretty cool, though. Let's see here. Mercury is said to be the fastest planet in our solar system, traveling at an average 107,000 miles per hour. A year on Mercury takes about 88 Earth days. Wow, that's crazy. The sun accounts for 99.86 of our solar system's mass. About 1 million Earths can fit inside of it. By comparison, about 1,300 Earths could fit inside Jupiter. Yeah, and I heard Jupiter is actually like 0.1% of our universe or of our solar system's mass. So all the rest of the planets are like 0.04 or 5%. Number 10, there are more trees on Earth than the number of stars in the Milky Way. The galaxy has about 100 to 400 billion stars, where there are 3 trillion trees on Earth. That's a cool fact that I didn't know before this article entered my life. Very, very cool. There are about 170 billion galaxies in the observable universe. Of the galaxies that have been cataloged, only a few have ever been given names such as our Milky Way and the Sombrero Galaxy. And that's it for fun facts. But I do want to talk about this cool new project that NASA's unveiled last year. I think we might have talked about it on a former show I used to be on. NASA's next 1 billion space mission will be an alien-hunting nuclear helicopter that flies around Saturn's icy moon, Titan. Very, very cool. I think it's, yeah, this Dragonfly. I like that. I like that. Let's see. In 15 years, of course, this was a year ago, so I guess 14 years, scientists may land a nuclear-powered helicopter on the surface of Saturn's icy moon, Titan. The drone-like rotocraft, nicknamed Dragonfly, would skim and scan the moon's surface while seeking out signs of past or present microbial alien life. According to NASA, Dragonfly is slated to launch in 2026, so soon, but of course it probably won't land, of course, until 2034. So it'll take 8 years to get there. That's crazy. It was one of a dozen $850 million mission concepts, $1 million mission concepts that research teams pitched to the space agency in 2017. This cutting-edge mission would have been unthinkable even just a few years ago. NASA's administrator Jim Bridenstine said in a release about Dragonfly's planned trip to Titan. Visiting this mysterious ocean world could revolutionize what we know about life in the universe. And there's a couple more things about going to Titan, about, life on potential life on Earth, but I want to talk about this conspiracy that someone actually hit me up with yesterday, and there are people that are calling it out as BS. Hold on, let me find it real quick. It's basically about mushrooms on Mars. Okay, now keep in mind, this is not proven. All right, let me read this. Scientists claim to spot fungus growing on Mars in NASA Rover photos. Now, this could be very cool. This has not been confirmed. Again, this has not been confirmed. The hunt for life on Mars continues, with NASA's latest rover Perseverance using scientific instrumentation to scan the Jezero crater, an area believed to be a dried-up ancient lake, for any signs of ancient microbial life. But according to an international team of researchers, the space agency's other rovers may have already found signs of relatively advanced life in the form of fungus-like Martian specimens. According to a new paper published in the Journal of Advances in Microbiology. You know what? Let's check that out. The team, which includes researchers from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics and George Mason University, believes they've found photographic evidence of a variety of fungus-like organisms, some resembling the shape of puffballs, a round cloud-like fungus found in abundance back here on Earth, on the Red Planet. Their evidence? Images taken by NASA's Opportunity and Curiosity rovers, as well as the agency's high-resolution camera attached to the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. Fungi thrive in radiation-intense environments, the team writes in its paper. Sequential photo documents that fungus-like Martian specimens emerge from the soil and increase in size, including these resembling puffballs. After obliteration of spherical specimens by the rover wheels, new sphericals, some with stalks, appeared atop the crests of the old tracks, the researchers write. The team went so far as to say the black fungi bacteria-like specimens also appeared atop the rovers. They didn't stop there. The team also examined photos taken by NASA's HiRISE and found evidence of amorphous specimens within a crevice that changed shapes and the location then disappeared. It is well established that a variety of terrestrial organisms survive Mars-like conditions, the team concludes. Given the likelihood Earth has been seeding Mars with life and life has been repeatedly transferred between worlds, it would be surprising if there was no life on Mars. The team argues that these Martian life forms would have evolved on and already adapted to the low temperatures, intermittent availability of water, low amounts of free oxygen, and high levels of radiation. The researchers did caveat their findings, pointing out that similarities in morphology are not proof of life, and that we cannot completely rule out minerals, weathering, or unknown geological forces that are unique to Mars and unknown and alien to Earth. But it is a wild conclusion nonetheless. The researchers' peers would likely go over the paper with a fine-tooth comb and likely shred the results. It is not every day that researchers are willing to stick out their necks and claim to have found evidence of life on Mars. Okay, so now the person who posted this, there are plenty of people in the comments below this. I found this on Twitter. Someone tagged me in it, and thank you for who did that. I don't recall who did. Because I was so enthralled by this, I was just like, I got to find out more about this. Now, here is a photo that someone posted below about what they were referring to. Here, let me zoom in here for you guys. So this is from the paper Advances in Microbiology that they were referring to, and this is where they appeared. Sol 145 versus Sol 148, where more of them appeared. So this isn't proven yet, okay? This is still a research paper going on photographs that they have seen, okay? So here is the research paper that they were referring to in Advances in Microbiology. So these are the different images that they're going on, okay? That they are comparing different Sol days to things appearing through those days. So it's a peer-reviewed paper. Okay, a lot of people are saying it's debunked, that it's not true, but it is a peer-reviewed paper, and these are images in the paper. I'm going to be paying very close attention to this, because if this is true, if it's true, I don't know it's true, I'm not saying it's true. If it is true, this is pretty incredible. If there is fungus, some sort of fungal system on Mars, that's incredible. That's incredible. That's life on Mars, on a different planet. That's huge. Now, obviously, I'm going to be paying close attention to this. There are, of course, people that are showing that no, NASA's photos are not evidence of fungus growing on Mars. Sorry. And they go on to talk about how the person who reported on this reported on something that turned out not to be true in the past. It's like, okay, they also didn't say that he's reported on things that have been true also. It just so happens that one of his papers turned out to be false. Okay. And that some other things that he's claimed, and that this has been something that has happened over and over again over the past few years about people claiming they have found mushrooms on Mars. But it is, in fact, a peer-reviewed paper with images from those. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's real yet, but I am very excited to find out if it's true or not in the future.